And we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another night stream here at the First and Tuna podcast. I am Tuna, independent Rams content creator here in beautiful Los Angeles, where it has been raining like crazy, and even a little bit of rain in Los Angeles means flooding. So it's been super fun. Tonight, I wanted to start a new series where once or twice a week we hop on a night stream and we pretend to be a couch GM. But that's really all we are. We are couch GMs. We think we know better than real NFL GMs. We complain on Twitter all day. We do mock drafts. But there's a new tool out there that I've really been enjoying. Sticktothemodel on Twitter. I think that's what his name is. Let me find him. Football stats guy. Shout out to this dude, to this human being right here. Let me pull his stuff up. Yeah, this guy right here. Bam. Football stats guy. He created sticktothemodel.com. It has been so fun to use. This is what it looks like here. You get to pick any team that you want. You get to be their GM. You can just do a mock draft if you want. It's a lot of fun. We've been doing it here at the house. What I really want to do was get used to it and build a perfect offseason with you guys, the chat. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do. So we're going to do that today. Before we jump in, though, happy NFL Combine Eve's Eve. Yeah, Eve's Eve. If you guys have not been here before, if you're new to the channel, if you like up-to-date live morning show, catch me and Sheriff Joe Bags Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 a.m. Pacific. That's when we just hop on and do some fun stuff, cover the Rams and whatnot. But why do I want to do a off-season mock draft? Not just a mock draft, but a full GM session, is because the Rams team building is different. It's you can't just look at an offseason and do a mock draft and call it like quits. Like, okay, cool, that's done. No, there's contract extensions that they're going to be doing. There's free agency. There's potential trades. This tool is not perfect. There's no model that can perfectly replicate any team's offseason. But it's fun to think of like, hey, we have all these aspirations and these ideas that we want our favorite team to do. Is it even possible? Collectively, Rams fans want every DB in the draft. They want them to trade for Trent McDuffie from the Chiefs. They want them to sign, free agents. What is actually possible, along with re-signing guys like Puka Nacua, possibly Kobe Turner? You got to think about Byron Young. Do they extend Steve Avila? Do they do a restructure with Kevin Dotson? There's a lot of big names that need to earn their pay as well on this team. You can't just do a mock draft and call it quits. So I really want to do that with you guys. I think it'd be a little bit of fun. So let's just kind of dive into it. I'm going to pop this bad boy up. Boom. And let's have some fun. We'll wait for a few more folks that I know are tuning in to hop on here. We got Muad'Dib. What's up, dog? What's going on, Muad'Dib? Some of these salary crafts people are dealing with are yikes. I don't even want to pretend. I've only tapped in with the Rams ones. I don't even want to think of what mental gymnastics you have to do to get out of 55 million here. That's a little ridiculous. So let's dive into this thing. LA Rams starting off. I think he gets all his stuff from Over the Cap, I believe. This thing here. Nice ads, Nicole Kidman. What we'll do is in tandem, we're not just going to pick random numbers. We're going to do our best to look at what average contract values are for like top 10 stuff. Because when you're trying to extend somebody like a Byron Young, you don't know what that number is going to be. You don't know what his agent is really good at negotiating for that position. So when we're unsure, we're going to do our best to get him at least inside the top 10. So we'll check that out. What's going on, Muad'Dib? My lady's out of town for business. If she asks, I'm watching Love is Blind with her right now. Ridiculous. All right. Well, I mean, this is football, man. This is love. This is all we need. Muad'Dib, since you're the first regular chatter in here, you're going to help me out a little bit, bro. We got some. So what this system puts you through first, you're going to go through cap management, potential extensions, extension and restructures. Like, it's pretty damn in depth, which is really cool. You can pick the years. You can change the average per year. You can front load it, back load it, a little bit of everything. We'll do our best to keep it as realistic as possible. I'm not going to touch the Matthew Stafford thing though. I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't even want to pretend to know like what's going to go on in his head. Does he want more money because he's an MVP? I'm leaving that alone. But yeah, we're going to go down this list, see who we want to give an extension to. Who do we want to cut? That's an option as well. And then also shows you your list of pending free agents. Some you can extend because they'll have the rights for them. And then some of them you have to wait until the actual free agency period because they are unrestricted free agents. But yeah, let's dive into it, man. First one, extend Puka, extend BA. So that's an interesting one. We'll start with this one. That's a for sure. Extend Puka. I like it. Now I'm gonna say some dumb things on here. Not really being 100% knowledgeable on how exactly impacts, like what's smarter to do. Is it better to extend and restructure every single player? Not everyone does it. So I'm going to use my best judgment. For someone like Puka, I got to think, hey, he's willing to play his final year on his like current contract. I don't think he should though. Like I think he should. There should be a cap hit, like a major cap hit this year for Puka. It's earned. It gives you some range about top contract guys here, 38.9 to 45.4. Does Puka reset the market? Things like that. We'll keep it at 4. You think you want to front load it, extend and load up on a signing bonus? I don't know if you can change the signing bonus. Front load, back load, flat. Yeah, it gives you the options to change the severity of each year, but I don't see a signing bonus. It kind of does it for you based on 6 comps, so you're kind of stuck with it. For this model, since this is kind of like intro to Football GM 101 this episode, we're just going to keep it regular. We're going to go flat for 38.9 to 45.4. He's a beast. Do we want to, eclipse him completely? What are they getting per year? Average per year, Jamar Chase, 40.2. Justin Jefferson, 35. So now we got to think, how high does it go up? Let's just say 42.5. I think I looked it up before. I think the jump last time was about a 2 to 3 point million jump. Somebody resetting the market. If anyone's going to reset it, it's going to be Puka. So expect an 18 million cap hit. And then it keeps track of everything up in the top right, 41.6. Now we're losing 6.6 right now based on that extension. Other ones that I think, let's see what Moody's saying. Give them the same numbers we gave first cup contract plus $1 million. Go back in time. I think Kobe is deserving of one. I don't think he should have to play out his last year. I think McClendon, I think you let him play it out just because you've got a 10-game sample size plus playoffs. Let's see what he does. If he's playing great the first 6 weeks or so, you get a midseason extension, which would be really cool. I don't imagine Adams. I think out of respect, you leave his contract as is. Kyron just signed. Lake just signed. Kevin Dotson is one that I do want to extend. Just slightly. Just a little bit. I just want to give him a little bit of money. And this is personal flavor because I like him as a person. I like what he stands for. I like the things he says. But his is going to be an extension and a restructure. Like, hey, we're going to give you a little bit more money. I think per year he's already making 16, I believe. I want to check over to cap as well. Let's see. Boom. Why is Coleman Shelton? Okay. Kevin Dotson, 16 averaging a year. And what does it say here about 16? 17.4 cap hit this year. So I want to beef him up a little bit. Let's give him a little bit more. Let's do that. I want to hit him at 17. So with the restructure, it's going to add it to the end of the current. No, right? Spread over all 3. Okay. So we're going to change up the flavor of how he's getting paid a little bit. It's going to save us about $300K. But, hey, you stay dedicated to the guy a little bit longer. versus an eligible for extension until next year. Plus, they have the 5th-year option. Yeah, it usually won't let you do it if it's too soon. Like, where's he at? Yeah, I don't even see. Unless I missed him. Yeah, he's not even on here right now. What you can do though is guys like Byron Young. I'm curious what you guys think. Now we got a handful of folks in here. Byron Young set to make his cap hit right now is 5.9. Yeah. What do you do with this one? Do you guys like him for 2026? Do you think he's going to cost an arm and a leg? This is not accurate, I don't believe. I don't think the numbers that they have here for his situation are accurate. For this one, I am going to go with over the cap for edge rushers. And we have to kind of use our best judgment on what someone like Byron Young is going to make. I think immediately you take out a Micah Parsons contract, Aiden Hutchinson, TJ Watt. I think these top 5-6 guys, there's not a chance they're paying Byron Young $35 million a year and up. I don't think so. Top 10 starts at, I believe, Nick Bonito. So 26.5 and up. I think if he's going to be a top 10 paid guy, which if you're a double-digit sack guy, he's prideful. He's going to want to be paid what he thinks he's worth, which it could be that. Do you give him 26.5, extra a year? I'm kind of curious what you guys think. We'll pause on that one for right now. Kobe Parkinson, I want to leave. I don't want to change that one. Coleman Shelton, I'm fine with. He's not a priority. Ferguson's fine. Davis Allen's, kind of want to leave him. Manuel Forbes, I do like him as a rotational player. I'm going to keep him. Stewart's new. Tyler Davis is fine. I want to do this. Darius Williams. So the big point, emphasis tonight for what we're working with is not just, oh, hey, let's try out this model. The emphasis is going to be on secondary. For tonight's episode, somehow, some way, whether it's through a trade, free agency, whether it's a first-round pick, there has to be an impact, immediate starter, a game changer. Somebody who at any point, late season, playoffs, you can look to that one player and say he could take over a play and be the best player on the field. Because I think that's what the Rams team is missing. For as good as they have been in team building and creating depth and all this stuff, sometimes they're missing just having a flat-out best player on the field. That's what they expect Verse to be, but he kind of disappeared at times. Byron Young hasn't elevated to that point yet. Quentin Lake is a glue guy. Nobody in that secondary at any point show that, hey, I'm the best player on this field right now when it came to the playoffs. So that's the goal today. And the reason why I also think that will happen no matter what, in reality, is from Super Bowl Radio Row when we were out there talking to a few folks that do know the Rams like very well. I was told consensus they believe the Rams are going to make a move aggressively, attack the secondary problem before 2026. So that's kind of the goal of today as well. Sorry, I didn't add at the beginning. Sorry for the pause. Moody said, Rams never use franchise tag as steer. We go all in and use it on curl. I'm torn, man, because I kind of like some free agents, some trade options for the Rams at safety. Cam Curl is great, but I think the number for him, and we'll take a look at it real quick. Where'd he go? He's going to be down here as a free agent. There he is. Yeah, I don't think that's accurate at all. There's no way they're getting him for $4 million. Safety. Top 10. He's making at least $15 million a year. They paid what, like about 16, 17 million per year. Does he make more than him? Oh, here it is. 12.7 a year before any kind of guarantees or anything. So do they pay him more than that? Do you think you can get Jalen Ramsey? Do you think do they draft Caleb Downs? Franchise tag? Yeah, I don't know, man. 20 mil. Best tag candidate. Shit. Darius Williams. Man, that's a great question because you'd assume one of these guys is going to hold out. I mean, maybe Byron Young. I can see that if Byron Young and his agency, if they, because I know he got a new representation, I think this last season, if they play hardball, saying, hey, double digit sack guy, 10.5 sacks or whatever it was, he can't play on $6 million a year. He's got to play like a top 10 guy, top 15 guy. Then maybe, but I don't see him doing that. I don't think I don't think he finished strong enough last season to have real leverage like that. And I think they might be able to say, hey, we can get similar production out of Josiah Stewart, maybe, or whoever they're going to draft. So, anyways, what I'm going to do though, I'm actually going to cut Darius Williams. We're going to go cutthroat this go around. It actually saved us some money. Just funny. Does it show us? It'll show us at the end here or at the very top. Yeah, there we go. Cutting Darius Williams. I think you net about $7 million. I think you get 1.5 in dead money. You're going to net around 7, I believe it said before I switched that screen. So, bam. Save some money there. Let's go through this. Josh Wallace. I love him. Do we think he's needs that? Oh, Mavis and Evans. Yeah, you're right. Let's go through. Money Mavis, baby. For someone like him, man, do we do a 1 year? I'll let you pick this one, Muad'Dib. Let's see. Boom, extend Money Mavis. Are we giving him a 1 year prove it deal? Is this, do we like him enough? Has he proved enough to like, hey, we'll give you 2 years, 3 years? And then just for example, top paid guys. God, I hate ads so much. Let's go kickers. Average per year, 6.4 being the top. Top 10 starts about 5. Who's down here? Who's young guys? Sly. 1.5 to 2 is probably fair enough, I'd say. Tuna Snead over here. Yes, sir. Having some fun, extending some Money Mavis. Think 2 year? All right, we're doing 2 year. I got my co-pilot Muad'Dib here. We're doing extension. Boom. Boom. Average money per year. I'm gonna keep it low though. Go 2.5. Extend and restructure. Money Mavis is staying in Los Angeles. We made it happen. Evans doesn't give me the option yet. Still on a rookie contract. You're not gonna like this. I already know. I want my guy back. 1 year. I know what he made last year. You get a bump. 1.25 off of I think he made 1 last year. Extend only. He's only on a 1 year deal. Lowest will go at 1.3. All right. So, my idea with Xavier Smith, you got to earn that spot. He's coming in as wide receiver 6 and the punt returner. I expect to bring somebody in to challenge that for sure. Justin Dedich, we'll leave that off. Cam Curl, let him test free agency. Nick Hampton, we probably get as a camp body. Not bringing back Humphreys. I do want to bring back McCreary. For him, I just want a 1 year deal. Extend it. We'll give him about 4.5. So I think that's what he had last time. Let's see. Cap number 2. Ooh. We can go lower. Let's go. Let's be nice. Let's go 3.5. All right. Not bringing back Tutu Atwell. He's gone. What do you think about Kobe? Kobe Durant. Do we want to let him test free agency, or do we want to re-sign him right now? Do we want to make him a priority? He's giving us an average. It'll be between 14 to 21 mil. Ay. That's a lot. I test free agency. All right, we're letting Kobe Durant test it. All right. Verse still got 2 years. We're gonna let him ride that out. Cam Kitchen still got 2 years. Blake Corum, boom. Let him work that. Man, Byron Young. I'm gonna leave it for now. And then everybody else, we will extend Kobe though. I think we have to. I can see that being a 3-year deal. Extend and restructure, get him paid now. 24 sort of. We'll just go league average. We'll go with that. Get a captain some money. All right, so we paid most of our guys. I do want to leave Avila paying for his. I don't want to prioritize him. Yeah, this defense is still ineligible for extension. That's what I'm saying. Like, the team building has been good. Like, there's areas that this front office does is you can't, despite how you feel, I feel certain things at times. I can't dispute that they are really, really good at finding talent late. Like, Warren McClendon is starting right tackle on no money. We talked about it this morning on the morning show. Alaric Jackson at left tackle was undrafted out of Iowa State or out of Iowa, and he's a consistent MVP for your MVP. Like, it's phenomenal, man. Steve Avila, third rounder, love that as well. So we're gonna move forward. We prioritized our guys. If we miss somebody, all right, we'll deal with it in free agency and or the draft. So hit next. It does give you trade offers, which I like. A lot of people want all of our tight ends from every model I've kind of used as example. Kobe Parkinson is up. Davis Allen's up. I kind of don't want to part with either one. Like, there's good picks offered here. I think both Parkinson and Allen combined with Ferguson, they just bring too much to the table that I know Stafford likes. I think Shieldhouse, I think the tight ends coach are going to want to keep them. And I think maybe Tyler Higbee goes. So you want to keep those three. That's your core. I don't really want to deal these guys. Maybe in other episodes of this, other streams, we'll do trades for the tight ends. I don't want to do that right now. But what we can do, we can see who is available. We can see who wants to get rid of a DB. So we want to go corner. Let's play with this. Who's a hot commodity everyone's talking about? A player. Let's go to corner. Trent McDuffie, man. Dean. Yeah, Nakobe Dean. Okay, so that's an option. You can also go. Where's Dean playing at? Is he the Jacksonville guy, or who are we thinking about? What they got in here? I know they had a DB as well. Yeah, Jordan Lewis is 30. Very, very good player though. Oh, Buccaneers, gotcha. Thank you. Boom. There's Parrish. Darby. Yeah, if you guys are just tuning in, I see we got some more folks in here. We are looking through potential trade partners ahead of doing a mock draft here. We just re-signed a bunch of players. Gave some extensions. Am I tripping? You said Bucks. Am I drawing a blank? Fix yourself, Muad'Dib. I like the Kansas City one. Do we want to try to trade for somebody, or do we want to draft a DB in the first round? What do we want to do? What are we thinking, guys? Jamel Dean from the Bucks. That's who you want? No words of the late Colonel Sanders. I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. Hey man, he somehow got all those herbs and spices to work together despite his drinking problems. So he should be fine. Draft DB at 29 and get this guy. Okay. Where's Dean? I don't see him. Are you sure he's on the Bucks? Why am I drawing a blank right now? I feel very stupid right now. Let's see. Jamel Dean. Oh, I think they have him at safety. That's why. Unless he's just a free agent now. Chris said I'd love a DB in the first round, but it will never happen. You don't got hope? You don't got any hope, bro? And Modeev said the DBs are a dime a dozen. When you're priority signing an extra edge like Chubb, give Yates and BY a break. They're amazing, but they're still human. I agree. I think there's some depth that needs to be added there. I think it will happen, man. I think it will happen. Yeah, Dean might already be in the free agency pool, so we'll leave that. Let's move forward. Let's do this. I want to look at free agency. RFA tenders. I'm good with those. All right. So the free agency list right now for the Rams: Kobe Durant, Tutu Atwell. Rob is not really a free agent; he's gone. Tyler Higbee. Do you want your veteran piece back? How important is that? Keir Thomas, Nick Hampton, Darion Kendrick, Cameron Curl, Justin Dedich, Jimmy Garoppolo, DJ Humphries, David Questenberry. We do have to re-sign him because he is actually re-signed, and I'm just going to hit him with the basic. Offer accepted. Congratulations. We got Questenberry in real life as well. Keller Witherspoon, Ronnie Rivers, Jake McQuaid, Nick Vanette, Troy Reader. Now, I know Muad'Dib, I know you said to bring back McQuaid. New special teams coach isn't immediate because McQuaid was brought in kind of as a Band-Aid. He was familiar with the current system. He was familiar with just get the job done. Like, we don't need you to be great. We need you just to not fuck up. How does he even want to play another year? But things to think about. But in that case, I am just going to re-sign him in this instance. He could be the last St. Louis Ram. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to re-sign Troy Reader because despite how I feel, he's going to be back no matter what you say. He is always going to be a Ram, no matter what. No matter what you say, what I say, we could all be protesting outside SoFi all offseason. Troy Reader will be a special teams captain, and you're going to like it. Yeah, exactly. Reader's back for sure. Thank you, Roger. Ronnie Rivers, I think they actually part with him this time. I think they bring in some different depth. Keller Witherspoon, I think you can get a different big body in there. Humphreys, for his age, I don't think he played that well when he had to come in as a spot guy. Dedich, I do like him. Like him for depth. I know they like him as well. Nick Hampton, I love him as a camp body. Some point. Boom. 3. Yeah, we'll give him there. Ooh, that's a lot. Can I get you above? Okay. It's more than I wanted, but okay. Resign Troy Reader. Alex, you missed it, man. I don't want to. You don't want to, but we know what's going to happen. We know that they're going to re-sign Troy Reader, bro. We all know that. Hey, Ray, new member to the channel. Thank you, sir. A regular, always there in the morning shows. Enjoy those emojis. If you guys have not become a member yet, we got some little fun stuff for you, some exclusive content that we're rolling out this offseason. Hope you guys like it. Higbee, I like what you said. You can bring him back. Get him for the low. What did he make last year, though? Value. Yay, ads. Let's see. Tight ends. Rams. Parkinson's the highest one. Ferguson. Jesus. Was Higbee just making nothing? Was he playing for free? Or his contract's up, that's why. That's hilarious. All right, his cap hit last season. Base salary 4.5. Cap number 9. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if we can get him from under that. Below market value. Yeah, you're gonna have to give him you can't disrespect him too much. I don't think this is a realistic number for Higbee. I really don't think that you can get him for that low, but we'll see. Dodgers deferment. Alex said, I'm hoping the new special teams coordinator has a guy in mind to bring it in and that Dola can take over for Reader if he isn't taking over for Omar. I agree. I think all those positions need to be upgraded. I would love to see younger guys who are freaky athletic, guys who are really pushing fringe starters on defenses or offensive line, but are going to play their ass off on special teams. You can't just have only developmental guys who know their role is just special teams and always going to be special teams. You got to have an influx in quality starters there as well. Kobe Durant, I'm going to let walk. I'm fine with this. Let's see what else we got free agency wise. Not from us. Top free agents. I think George Pickens is going to get franchise tag there. Debo. Dallas Goedert. So one thing to think about, who's the Rams' backup quarterback? Who's it going to be? Because Stetson Bennett is the only other quarterback that's going to be on this roster. Jimmy Garoppolo, do you want to pay him another $5 million? Are you confident in him? Stafford is going to be 38 into this season. One missed block, and you're worried about him not playing for 2, 3, 4 games. Worst case scenario, what I like to think about for backups is, do you have a guy that can come in for 4 games and win you 3 of those games? Do you have a guy that can come in and play for 1 playoff game and win it? Jimmy Garoppolo, I think, can. Can Stetson Bennett do it? Not playoffs. I think he can win you a few regular season games, but I don't think he can win you a playoff game. Yeah. Ty Simpson. Do you want to spend a first round pick on a backup this early? I know it's you get a quarterback when you want one, not when you need one philosophy, but who else do we got here? Tyler Huntley is going to be not cheap. Wilson, Zach Wilson, Kenny Pickett, Kyle Allen. Yeesh. Yeah, maybe we draft somebody. This is not looking great. Jake Browning, Mariota, Trey Lance. He could drop to 63. I haven't paid too much attention to his stock. Easton Stick. I was a believer in Sam Howell, man. I really thought he was going to be the one. Does Terod Taylor? Does he want some spin? 40-year-old Josh Johnson. Jesus Christ, some of these guys are old. And Phillip Rivers. Oh, my gosh. Okay. From the wide receiver pool, just taking a quick look. I know a lot of people have talked about Alec Pierce. If you're going to extend Puka, if you've got guys in the first round, second round that you can add alongside Puka and Devontae, I think you do that. I don't know about signing Pierce, at least in this model we got going on. Jalen Coker is a big body that we saw beat the hell out of the Rams DB a little bit this year. Romeo Dobbs, Mike Evans. I know Jake Ellenbogen wants Mike Evans. I don't really understand that. I'll be honest. I I don't see the value in having two older guys. Like, imagine you got Evans and Adams out with like hammies just because they're, my age. It's not going to look great for the wide receiver room. Swing Timer 75 said Romeo Doubs. That's a lot of change, man, for a wide receiver 3. It's wide receiver 3, remember. Like, Romeo Doubs is going to want to get paid like he's a wide receiver 2 with the confidence. He's only 26. He believes he's a wide receiver 1 somewhere. Same with Alec Pierce. He's very talented. Signed Jennings for them. Taking Morris. Juwan Jennings. I'm not going to lie. He would probably do extremely well here too. Marquise Brown, his only problem is he can't stay healthy. Christian Kirk, Jalen Tolbert. One that I do like that everyone's talking about, Diami Brown. I know you spent some time with Cliff Kingsbury in Washington, right? I kind of like that. Rashid Shaheed. Any chance that happens? Tyne show us for the Robert Woods and Ernest Jones trade to give us a Will Levis for it. All right. We gotta stop. I'm gonna stop you right there. The Will Levis thing, not a chance. No way. There's no way Will Levis. Do you think he's developmental? I think he flashes really strong arm and like that's it. What do you think about Alex? Sky Moore. I'm gonna take a crack at this guy. Let's see. What's more realistic, Diami Brown, or do you think Rashid Shaheed is willing to sign as a star player for the Rams, as a special teamer and a wide receiver 3, as like a boomer bust guy? What do you think? Man, you can get him for under 10 a year. That would be a crazy signing. You know what? Let's go with Diami Brown. I like the smoke that was there. Some people were telling me about, or I was seeing online about the Cliff Kingsbury connection. I do like that a lot. Let's run with it. Let's do a 1-year deal. Give him a few mil. Let's get some speed in that room. All right. Who is a free agent cornerback? Tariq Woolen, Cordell Flott. I haven't watched too much of him. Greg Newsome, he came from the Browns. Eric Stokes. I don't really want to touch anybody from the Raiders. I don't feel good about it. Deep saying we take Delane 13, Concepcion at 29, and be a kick returner. It's a good thought. Alex said I like him as a project. I'm talking about Will Levis. Like him in a project under McVay. Brain trust, not so much the backup unless he can prove it. I don't think he'd be a fair shake. He had a fair shake in Tennessee. That's fair. He did not have a fair shake in Tennessee, but I'm not a believer. I know McVay can do a lot of miracles. I think there's some players that they just don't have it. I would say Cam Ward is dealing with the same ineptitude in Tennessee his rookie year than Will Levis had to deal with as well. But there's plays you look at Cam Ward and you're like, yeah, there's only like 5 guys in the world that can make that throw. The accuracy, Cam Ward just has it. Will Levis, if you're going to rehabilitate his career, I don't think he's higher than just a backup. And then now ask yourself, whatever you've seen Will Levis do, take that, improve it a little bit, shine him up, put him in McVay's system. Now ask him to go play the divisional round of the playoffs. That's where my mind goes, at least. So that's why I'm like so hard. I can't think of the Will Levis thing. Williams and Dean is who we need to sign. Swing timer. I get you. Okay. Which Williams are you talking about? I'm drawing a blank right now. Are you talking about Darius Williams? And then Jamel Dean. You're the second person that said that. I'm going to roll with you guys. Let's see. Jamel Dean. Is there any smoke about what he might get paid? We're gonna deep dive on some Twitter rumors, guys. Let's see real quick. Oh, Josh Williams. Got it. Thank you. Just old stuff. Nothing hot right now. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Jamel Dean, age 30. Someone like him, give him on a 2-year, $7 million a year. Yeah, screw it. We'll do it. Boom. Jamel Dean. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. You guys made a free agency signing. You are general managers. I am very proud of all of you. Good job, guys. Let's see. Josh Williams. Got it. It's not showing up. Is it 1L? Is that why? Which Josh Williams are you talking about? I'm drawing a blank. There's a lot going on here. Let's see. Let's go back to. Let's go look at safety. Cam Crow's up there. Jaquan Brisker. This is more what I think it'll cost to keep Cameron Crow. Anywhere from upwards of 21, 22. I think minimum 15. He might be Joshua Williams. I'll take a look. Jalen Thompson, good guy. Kyle Duggar, Kevin Byer, Tony Williams, Rick Blankenship, Kobe Bryant. Like him. ADHD, don't take breaks. Hey, man. It doesn't. That's why it's hard for me to pay attention to be accurate at the same time. Harrison Smith. This is a pure. Oh man, this has got Les Snead written all over it. Bring him in, just overpay it for no reason. Joel Burgess, Mike Brown. I'm just leaving no stone unturned, guys. All right. Yeah, the Cam Crow thing, man. There's no way. That's not a real number. That can't be $4 million. There's no way. Jeremy Chin, 8.1. That's more accurate. Yeah. I'm going to leave that. I see. Gotcha. Joshua Williams. He plays more slot, right? Joshua Williams. Oh, no. God damn. Yeah, I like that. Jesus Christ. Get a starter for that much? So brought in Dean. Go get Williams. Ooh. $10 million. That's crazy. Rookie contract. Have you guys seen anything of what he is estimated to get, roughly? I like the 2-year deal. We just do it. Yeah, we'll just do it. Screw it. Michael Hunter actually didn't coach Golden Hood. He signed at Tennessee this year before he signed with the Rams shorty, but he did coach Caleb Downs. Yeah. Yeah, Modeep. I got tricked by that one too. I think I said it on the morning show as well. Colton Hood, the DC, technically from Tennessee, he signed this offseason. He intended to go to Tennessee from Ohio State, but changed his mind when the Rams offered him. So, if anything, he knows Caleb Downs. He knows like Sonny Styles. That'd be pretty good as well. All right, let's see here. All right. Tight end. Boom, 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 boom. What else are we missing so far? And then last chance, any of our guys. We need an edge. We'll draft someone. Fournette, Ronnie Rivers. Oh, yeah, I agree, bro. If Caleb Downs is there, I feel like that solves so much. Let's jump into it. Probably missing some steps. Again, I'm trying to figure out how to exactly use this as best as I possibly can. 7-round draft. I'm not going to sit here and watch every single pick. It'll go pretty quickly. I'll pause it at some points. Like if we want to trade up from 13, we'll stop, and once we get to like pick 6 or 7, we'll meet as a group. We'll collectively be the GM. But let's do this thing. Ay. All right. I think we all know where they're going. First up, Las Vegas Raiders. Fernando Mendoza. That is fast. Oh my God. Can I change the speed? Jesus Christ. I'm old, bro. He can't be moving that fast on me. All right. Carnell Tate is gone. Arvell Reese is gone. Sheriff's going to be so mad. Yeah, Sheriff. If Sheriff's in the chat, he is freaking out right now. He absolutely hates mock drafts. David Bailey to the Titans. That's pretty cool. Spencer Fano. All right. Dallas has a lot to do. Is this a position where we think they trade? I think not. I think they take best available. I don't think they're going to take somebody the Rams want. Springer Time says Commanders are the best option to trade up. They have 5 picks this year to draft. That's true as well. Move up 1 spot for that. What's Washington's other one? I think Washington might want to move up from. Damn. I got a bunch. Okay. I'm going to see if. Let's see. Go one more. It didn't matter. Caleb Downs is gone. New Orleans. Ruben Bain. About right here. You got the Chiefs. You got AFC team, AFC team, AFC team. Alex says I would trade 13 a second round and move up to Dallas. Mansour is on the board realistically. So remember, we did sign 2 in the free agency. Dean might be depth. Oh, man. Do we want to move up here? KC, they might take CB because maybe they're not signing their guys. Cincinnati, what do they do? I think CB might be there. Let's see. We got 1 for trade. Let's get, if I get 3, let me get 3 input here. We got 1 for trade. If I get 2 for trade, we'll make a trade up right now. Anything past top 5, same talent level. To a degree. Yeah, to a degree, I agree. Showcase says boring. All right, we got 1 for trade, 1 for no trade. Roger with the trade up, the tiebreaker. All right. Let's trade up. Let's do this. Alex. No trade. Oh, now you're changing to no trade? All right. No trade. Jeremiah Love. I think Carolina just moved up. Peter Woods. All right. Yeah, I think the CB is going to be here. Francis Maugua. And Mekhi Lemon gone. All right. There goes you guys' dreams of Mekhi Lemon. Yeah. You have the top DBs that you want. Mansour Delane is there. I think he absolutely is. I think he's unquestionably the best cornerback. Sonny Styles is there. I know you like him. So we have addressed. Let's see. Here's the needs. Reminder. They still say CB. The system doesn't agree that we've addressed the cornerback enough. Offensive tackle because Rob Havenstein retired. Wide receiver. Mekhi Lemon's gone. Do they want Jordan Tyson? And then a backup quarterback. And I think the rest are pretty much like, yeah, you can upgrade, but no, I don't think you should do it in the first round. So what are we doing here? The pick is in your hands, chat. I know who I want. I have a vote for a person. If I get a majority, if I get 5 votes in here, tell me what you guys want. Sadiq, 13 personnel. All right, everyone except Muad'Dib gets a vote. Top options, Jamad McCoy. I don't. Kendrick Fox not there. If we can we highlight multiple? Oh, we can. There we go. Okay. Highlighted the positions of need between tackle, wide receiver, cornerback, linebacker, and safety. Yeah. Got one for Delane. Muad'Dib. I know you know that they want a tight end badly again because Sean McVay can't help himself. There are also trade options that it will send you. Do you want to give do you want to give Detroit firepower? Houston, Rams will pick 28 and 29. We trade with Detroit, we move back 4 spots, and you get pick 50. So you get a second rounder. Trade Minnesota, you get pick 18 and 49. Do you? If I'm gonna pick one, I'm probably picking Minnesota just because of the KOC connection and just to screw over Jared Goff one more time. You said take Howell. Who? Who are we talking about? So we got Howell, we got Boom. We have shit all over the place. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be real. If we move back to 17, 18, you're hoping McCoy, you're hoping Styles, Delane are there. I think those are the 3 best. I think hands down those are the 3 best players. And then after that, it's kind of everyone's kind of roughly equally talented. It really just depends on where they land at. But just flat out, it doesn't matter. McCoy, Styles, Delane. I think you'd put them on all 32 teams and they would start. I believe that. So I see Delane. I see Delane, Sonny Styles. I got 3 for Delane. Yeah, I got 3 for Delane, and we'll see about Concepcion. All right. Like I said, that was the goal of today. Just max out cornerback position. We're taking Mansour Delane. And then see how it played out. It wouldn't, they wouldn't have lasted anyways. McCoy went to Buccaneers. Sonny Styles goes to the Jets. So the Lions wanted Caden Proctor. All right. Avion Terrell's gone. So, you probably would have been settling for Avion Terrell or somebody else that you don't need these positions, like as bad as DB. Colton Hood might be there a little bit later, too. Let's run this. Ty Simpson goes to Pittsburgh. There's your Kenyon Sadiq pick. Muad'Dib. Concepcion goes to Buffalo. Cassius Howell. That's that's who you're talking about. Cassius Howell. Sorry. I'm not versed in Aggie verse, bro. I'm sorry. Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle, gone. So this is kind of what I've been seeing from every Muad'Dib. It's just something to think about because not every team is going to believe in taking a DB in the top 15, top 20. Colton Hood is one of my guys. Like, I feel strongly about him. I think he's top 3 cornerback. I think he's better than Cisse. I do think that. Who's the other guy that just went off the board? Avion Terrell. I like Colton Hood better. I think Colton Hood is a better man player, and I think that's what the Rams need, at least in my opinion. If we look at I know a lot of people have tried to say Emmanuel McNeil-Warren for the Rams. Safety out of Toledo. Big dude, 6'2", 195. I do like the idea of a larger safety. Who else is there? Dylan Thingman. Oh, I got a fun one for you guys. Real quick. Oh my God, where is he at? Not Kilgore. There's this guy. Jalen Catalon. All right. Real quick. If you're watching this, you got a free screen somewhere. Go watch Jalen Catalon highlights. I think he's like 28. But just imagine that heat-seeking missile. That guy, he's got injury problems, everything known to man. But, man, when he was at his peak, he was scary good. Like, I can't not pick him in later rounds. Random thought, sorry. So let's be realistic. We probably don't think they're taking back-to-back cornerbacks. How do I feel about Hill Jr.? Hill Jr. I have not watched too much of him. What do you know about him, Alex? What stands out for you on him? Because I do like, there's some linebackers I like. I mean, everyone loves Rodriguez. Obviously, it's just he's a little bit shorter. But my favorite right now to watch is actually Josiah Trotter, related to Jeremiah Trotter and Jeremiah Jr. Trotter, who plays for the Eagles. But this dude's big. He's 6'2", 238. He reminds me of like what you were expecting to get out of, I can't think of his name, Omar Spates. Just a lot more decisive, a lot more impactful at the point of attack as well. So I don't, man, best available, CJ Allen, outside linebacker. That is where you could shore up that pass rush. So leave it up to you guys again. Where are we going? Do you have a favorite position? Do you want to see back-to-back DB and say, screw it? I don't think we should. If anything, I think we go here. You want to see tackle and wide receiver? Okay. Yeah, Max. He's pretty good. He's a mauler. Chris Brazell, tall guy. Chris Bell. I haven't watched too much of him. Not yet, at least. Zachariah Branch. Omar Cooper Jr., very freaking good. I know a lot of you guys like him. Feels like he would be a Snead pick for sure. Elijah Surratt's even good. Anybody from Indiana, I'm kind of biased towards. Deion Burks even. I think you can get away with waiting on a wide receiver if you can snag Omar Cooper. Rams' next pick is, when's the next pick? How do I see when my next pick is? Oh, there we go. So after this one, we have a little bit of a wait. Wait all the way to 61. And the linebacker, I remember watching the first Texas game this year, and the broadcast was raving about him, saying he was the best in the nation. Followed up, gotcha. And David Cross says Max Crosby to the LA Rams. Maybe next stream we'll do that. Okay, I'm feeling very indecisive right now. Wide receiver. I do think they take someone, man, but who? That's the question. Is who? That guy's really good, by the way. Nick Singleton. I might sneak him in there later just to piss you guys off. Zion Young. It's a little bit of a reach. Nathan Manning asks a good question. Why draft a wide receiver when we usually play two right and tight end sets? You're right. They use a lot of 13 personnel last year. It's just guessing because right now, who is wide receiver 3? It was supposed to be Tutu Atwell. In this model, he's not on the team anymore. After Puka and Adams, you're left with Xavier Smith. You're left with, oh my gosh, Konate Mumfield and Jordan Whittington. That's who they got. 63. I'm gonna try to take a linebacker in the 3rd round. That's why. Just you can't have enough weapons, and if they want to go 11 personnel, I don't think that's a very strong room. After that, that's like super top heavy. You fully expect them. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. I don't think they'll take that again. Let's just have some fun. Chris Brazell, boom, boom, Zachariah Branch, Omar Cooper Jr. I think we might actually trade back. I don't like any of these guys like right this second. Atlanta, we can move back from 29 to 48. 79. Do we help out Atlanta? Because they're going to be out Pierce Jr. 29, 45 in the future. Giants, 37 and 105. The best one I like, low value. It's a long fall. I might trade the Giants here. Get 37 and 105. So we'll move back. Move back 8 spots. Pick up a third. Let's do that. Because I do want, there's a lot of guys mid-round that I really do like. All right. So who went since we did not pick 29? Caleb Banks is gone. Max, I can't say his last name. The tackle from Arizona State. Brandon Cisse, Colton Hood go back to back. So those there's my DB. Safety goes Chris Brazel, Chris Bell. Now we can have a little bit of fun. I feel a little bit better about this. Tackle. When's our next pick? Let's see. 61, 52. I went. That's the thing. Do we spend a second on Dunker? Dunker is a guy. Like I want this guy on the team so badly. We ran the most 13 person until we didn't. Everyone wants. Yeah, I'm getting multiple Dunker in the chat. I think we do that. Look at his face. Yeah, look at it. That's a face any mother will love. Can I zoom in for y'all? I can't. Man. Get you some depth. He could play inside as well. The other option, just real quick, just before we make the pull on it, you're passing up guys like Omar Cooper Jr., Jeremy Bernard, Jacoby Lane, Zachariah Branch. I'm going to push for Trotter or Rodriguez in the third round, so we'll get linebacker. It's perfectly Dunker Cooper there. Yeah, Dunker. Screw it. Let's have some fun. Congratulations, you're a Los Angeles Ram. Look at his face. All right. We're just going to let this run. Who's moving off the list here? Chris Johnson, King Mador. D'Angelo Pons is another one. I know a lot of Rams fans don't want him just because of his size. Like, these are not his. He's not 6'1", 244 at all. There it is. He's not 218 either, but 5'8", probably around 200 pounds. Just a baller. He's a big reason that defense helped them win a national championship this year. He's going to go somewhere and be really, really good. I just don't think – I think because they already have Forbes, they probably won't go for him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Pons is really good. Let's see safety here. Play somebody Lake in 2 years. Zachariah Branch, the Steelers. Omar Cooper Jr., Zion Young. I really wanted Zion Young. And then Trotter goes. God damn it. All right. Best from the top down. Jacoby Lane, Keontae Scott, Isaiah World, Joshua Josephs. Who stands out here? Dante Lawson. He's a pretty good linebacker. But he was a little stiff. LT Overton. Jacobs, Malachi Lawrence. Elijah Surratt's still there. Trinidad Chambliss. Jacob Rodriguez. Rams dropped again at 93. You like Jacoby here, huh? I know a lot of people wanted a USC guy. How big is Jacoby, by the way? $6'4", 195. I fucking love it already. So he's an option. Can't star it. Okay. So we got somebody wants to take safety. Then you change, say, Jacoby or Surratt. Font size going to be flashbacks to Tomlinson. A little different, though. If you watch the tape between the two, Tomlinson was very passive. Pons is a dog. Like, he legitimately is a dog. Surratt, because he transferred up, they like that. They prefer that over anybody who was just like an LA guy. They don't really care about that. Just Surratt, big guy, 6'2", 209. Yeah, they're just not calling him a vertical threat. I feel like he might be a little bit like closer to the Puka than anything. Dion Burks, Malachi Fields. Hey, Rams House. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. If you got any thoughts on who we should take here in the third round, let me know. Or late second round here. Yes, it's late second round. Cool. Let's see. Deontay Lawson, Jacob Rodriguez. I like him a lot, man. This kid is just plays ball. They call him undersized, 6'1", 235. They also call London Fletcher undersized. Doesn't play. See, I don't understand this. The struggles to wrap up bigger ball carriers because it's not what I saw on tape. And then the lacks power. Like I didn't see that. Missed tackle rate. I did see what they were talking about with that. Take a shot. We got Adams as a vertical threat. Yeah, a little different. So vertical threat. Talking about speedster. Philadelphia, 68 in the future. What's the future? Get a 2027 next year. Move back 7. Okay. So that's pretty good. Kyle Lewis turning New York. I hate that I missed out on Schroeder. Let's see edge. Joseph's good. A lot of people talk about Derek Moore. He was cool. Strong as hell too. Trey Moore. Joshua Josephs. Yeah, man. Thank God I am not a real freaking GM. I hate this. DB. Okay. People say don't need wide receiver, but the way Puka plays has been last year. Yeah, I agree. Give him some more talent in there. What are we thinking right now, guys? Recap right now. Where are we at? Took Mansour Delane first round, so CB is more than covered with the signings that we made. Getting Dunker, shoring up the tackle, challenging McClendon, good solid depth piece. Bud Clark, TCU. What are you talking about? Oh, this dude. Yeah, we could wait a little bit on him at safety. They're slated him around 100. Jose World. Dion Burks. He's small, 5'9". Ledger Surratt. Malachi Fields. Liked his tape. Brandon Thompson, Ted Hurst, Skylar Bell, Kevin Coleman. Okay. What are we thinking, guys? I want to hear from Muad'Dib and Alex. You like Lane or Surratt? Jacoby Lane. What do we say? How big he was? 6'4". Fuck it. Let's get the 6'2". Lane is at LA. All right. Let's do it, Indiana, dude. Let's do it. I like it. Taking him over Lane. Let's run it. Jacoby Lane went next. Yeah, so whoever was going to get whoever there was going to take the other one. That's funny. Mark Meyer Ramsey. Trinidad Chambers of the Colts. That'd be interesting. Carson Beck stays in Miami. Malachi Fields is gone. Okay. All right, so we got pick 93. Let me see after this. So pick 13, Mansour Delane. Pick 37, Giddings Dunker. Pick 61, Elijah Surratt. We still got 93, 105, 167, 206, 209, 232, 250, 256. A lot of depth. Thank goodness. I'm not gonna do any other trades just because it's gonna be a nightmare, to be honest, trying to do all that. And here we go. All right. Pick 93. Positions of need. We still don't have a backup quarterback, safety, linebacker, and D line. So this is where we start shoring up, just getting the best guys available here. Pick Slaughter, no. Johnson. Deshaun Barnum. I'm going to see edge players. Montavian Hutchins again. I see his name pop up a bunch. Kellen. Troy in York. He's pretty fun. But small as hell at 5'10". Problem is they got outside backers mixed with these guys as well. Is that the guy who didn't get an invite? Is that the Indiana guy who didn't get an invite? I can't remember if there's a different Indiana guy. You like the guy from Iowa, you said? Let's see. Wichton? What the hell does that mean? Are you spelling? Are you okay, Muad'Dib? Are you speaking English? What is happening right now? Safety, edge, or tight end. I'm going to avoid tight end just yet. This is, I think, Roche, got you. Yeah, they do love their Stanford guys. Yeah, tell me that face does not scream Sean McVay pick right there. That absolutely does. Jesus. Kamara, Crawford. Yeah, let's get another edge. Let's add some pressure here. Curry. Shorter guy. Yeah, there's some running backs that I do like. I want to try to get Nick Singleton here in the next pick. I'm not going to lie. I am going to take him. Bud Clark, TCU. How big is this guy? .6'2". Underrated prospects. Let's take a safety. I like it. We're helping the secondary, remember? We're on secondary heavy. Kyle Lewis, Nussmeier. Come on, stay there. Stay there. We got our guy, ladies and gentlemen. We got who we wanted. Jaden Ott, no. Nick Singleton, watched a bit of him. I think he could have been better. For him being this big, 6 foot, 220, 225, he's fast. This guy is a handful. I think on the right team, he can make a lot of noise. I think he'd fit the scheme really well. Lacks wiggle. I think they've got enough wiggle between Kyron and Corum. I think they just need someone like, all right, just go hit the hole. Like, just go be mean. And I think Nick Singleton can pass rush, pass block well as well. So in the first inaugural Couch GM, we're taking a running back because we know Sean McVay can't help himself. And we didn't re-sign Ronnie Rivers. So we need somebody to fill that hole now. So congratulations. While we're waiting for the Rams' next pick, we are partnered with Victory Vault. If you guys don't know them, victoryvaultla.com. They made phenomenal. Oh my God, this is taking forever. Yeah. All right. We're doing an ad break because you guys love me. Victory Vault LA. If you guys have not yet, we had a hand in creating the MVP shirt. I love it. It's phenomenal. The back is awesome as well. Yeah, that's your ad break. Go buy a shirt for Victory Vault LA. We just gave one away last week. We'll probably give away another one pretty soon here. But yeah, go check them out. Victory Vault LA. Cool guys. All right. Pick 167. Just checking in. CB in the first round, tackle, second round, wide receiver, second round, safety, running back. Let's get back on defense because otherwise, if we don't do better, guys, if we don't take more defensive players, Twitter is going to hate every single one of us, and I'm going to blame Muad'Dib probably. So I want to stick with edge or linebacker here. I know you guys talked about him a little bit. You want Rush, Aller. I feel like you're just listing names now that you've seen before. Names that you recognize. Bryce, sure. I just want to see size. 6'2", 225. With only a face that a mother would love. West Weeks. I know he absolutely hated his head coach. I don't blame him. Heineke. And then now we're getting into special teams territory. Spanish college football history. So you can't be to the linebacker can cover info. That's not good. Old school thumper. We really need somebody that's like really athletic, unfortunately. So Aller could be a project QB3. Who else is at quarterback right now? I think people are a little bit too rough on Sawyer Robertson. I know some people don't like his he's in a fine role. He's fine. I like what he brings. He's a tall guy. He looks like a poor man's Justin Herbert, kind of how he plays. His release as well. I don't believe in an ND State guy. Taylor Green, they'd never go for it. It'd be fun to have a guy the size of Cam Newton, but they'd never do it. I think you don't touch Diego Pavia with a 10-foot pole. I don't think he'll develop well. Luke Altmaier does a lot of good things. He could be a project. Jalen Daniels would be a fun one, a fast one. Miller Moss, another one that stands out to me. Yeah, after that, it's getting, you talk about projects. Yeah, the ones I like the most, Sawyer Robertson, Luke Altmaier. I would love to see Jalen Daniels develop more. But yeah. Diego Pavia's mom, can we draft her? Jesus Christ. Take a break. Take a break, man. Tight end. Rush is there. 166. Where are we picking at right now? Where are we at? That is your guy. But we can't do it. We can't do it. I think the pick has to be edge or bust. The speed of the pass rate, has strength, bulk. I want a speed guy. That's what I want. Wesley Williams, probably not. You want to see trade? We'd have to create one, and I don't want to do all that this stream. We're coming up an hour and a half already. I don't want to deal with that. Next time we do this, probably Monday or Tuesday, I'll have some preset like ideas for trades. What I'll do already. Those take too much time. DL edge. Camera ball. Wesley Williams. The problem is I don't know every single guy here. 6'3", 265. It's a big dude. Played at Duke. Let's have some fun. Let's get another edge in there. Doesn't feel like a very Snead pick, but I don't want to waste your guys' time forever here tonight. Get A&M edge for Sheriff. I think we missed the. We could have drafted Le'Veon Moss, the running back out of A&M for Joe. Sam Rush still there. Still there for you, bro. He might be there till the very end. Justin Jefferson. I do like Justin Jefferson a little bit. Does some pretty good things. I think I might take that one next pick, 209. Oh, Barry Brown, yes. Barry Brown is a known entity in our household. We have looked at him at length, and I think he might be gone already. Yeah, he's gone already. Yeah, he went 159. He went earlier than I thought. Yeah, Barry Brown really fast. Got to work on his hands a little bit. I think he has some drop problems in some spots. I'm gonna make sure we get. We probably wait on that. Who's the best player available? Sam Royce or Robertson? Oh, did you guys pick Sawyer Robertson or Luke Altmaier? Who do you think is going to be a better project? Sawyer Robertson, 6'4", 220. Good speed, athleticism, versatility, motor, competitive nature's instincts. Versus Luke Altmaier is he's your pocket. He's your pocket quarterback. Nothing really flashy about him. I just think he's really smart. He's pretty accurate. You want something with high upside or safe backup for sure. What am I saying? We want project stuff. Why am I being stupid? Yeah. Oh, Altmaier. All right, I'll trust you. Screw it. We'll take him here in a second. I'll get the linebacker for sure though. I don't want to sit here and miss him on accident. I like Justin Jefferson. The name is fun as well. Every time I see the name Micah, I think of Jerry Jones calling Micah Parsons Michael over and over. I can't help it. And Sawyer Robinson. So we'll just get it back up there. Sweet. I love him as Xavier's replacement competition come draft day. Yes, he is talking about Berrien. So Berrien is somebody that when I've done other mock drafts, I have often grabbed him. Just like I've gotten some other guys like Jennings Dunker. I just like him a lot. Like you watch his film and it's really hard not to just enjoy watching him play. All right. Picks that we've got left, guys. We got 3 picks left. We're at 232, 250, 256. Let's just speed through this because these are going to be like special teams guys if they make the roster anyways. Boom. Back to my 231. And then we can do a recap and see how we did, see what we screwed up, and what we got to do better next time we do this. All right. I want to get another edge rusher. I want to get somebody else. Eric O'Neal. Or is it forcing me to take someone else? That's funny. Ethan Burke, another Texas guy. Owen Heineke. Yeah, it's really only wants me to take one of these guys. Your guy is gone, by the way, Muad'Dib. I'm sorry. He went to the Cowboys. So if you want Rush, you're going to have to watch some Dallas Cowboys football. Screw it. We're taking another. No, I don't want to take tight end. Get out of here. Oh my God, Ethan York, Caleb Proctor. F. You hate everything I do. Yeah, it's kind of a toss up. Let's go interior. 214. Oklahoma guy. I get a size. Decent. Take an interior guy just for depth. And then now we're going to stick with the Rams. Did we draft the safety? I can't remember. We did. We took Bud Clark. That's what it was. Good job, Tuna. You remember things. Good for you. DL. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking DL or linebacker. Just I'm thinking of special teams. That's why I was thinking of Owen Heineke. It's kind of Oh, Jack Kelly will fly around a little bit. Southeastern Louisiana. Sign me up. Yes. Jordan Vanderberg with a name like that. Give me the small school guy. Everyone loves a good small school guy. Get some special teams in there. And then we'll round it out with one more CB just because I want somebody that's not the smallest ever. Brent Austin. Slot corner. Sounds good to me. Drafted. California kid. All right. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. And we got a B+. First time we did this on the stream. Phenomenal. All right. I like this because it actually gives you updated depth chart as well. Looking at a 11 personnel. Starters, Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams, Jordan Whittington. So this is why I wanted to bring in somebody, another rookie, to press these guys, because after those two, it is Jordan Whittington. Let me try to – I can't really zoom in. It doesn't give me the option to a lot. Oh, there we go. I got to do it manually. Okay. Yeah, Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams. Wide receiver room, I do like the Diami Brown pick. Elijah Surratt. Could be fun. Boom. And then Giddings Dunker would be behind Warren McClendon. AJ Akuri actually might be a cut candidate for me if you're going to bring in somebody like Giddings Dunker. Hey, you like that, don't you? Love that. Just need it. So it looks good depth-wise. I just want to make sure I didn't miss depth as well, because it'd be bad to have no one backing up a certain position. On the defense, and Caleb Proctor, be a camp body, special teams guy. Good old Troy Reader. Justin Jefferson, I don't like how we went here at linebacker. I think I kind of dropped the ball if I was going to be a good GM and build a stronger defense for the Rams. I think we completely excelled and just added a bunch of bodies in the secondary. But I think linebacker kind of took a hit and didn't really add an X factor at the edge. But all in all, the system said we got a B, did decent. And when it comes to the cap, what we're able to do is we finished at 10.6. That is my goal. I want to finish between 10 to 12 million after everything heading into preseason, because that is roughly what they like starting the season with. That saves you for rookie class. That saves you for any kind of like spot signings. So, yeah. And go through one more recap. So, in this scenario where the Rams attack the secondary aggressively, get rid of Darius Williams. Sucks to not have that veteran leadership. Thanks for all the fish. We love you, but gotta go. Extensions, Puka Nacua, highest paid wide receiver. Kevin Dotson is an appreciation, re-signing. Harrison Mevis, keep him here. Xavier Smith, they love their special teams guys. And that's a little bit of a biased one for me. I like the guy. I think he'll be fine. But we did bring in some bodies to challenge him. Wouldn't be surprised if he gets pushed out the door training camp by somebody outplaying him. We'll see. Brought Roger McCreary back for depth and re-signed Kobe Turner because that's your captain. Signings, Questenberry, McQuaid, Reeder, Dedich, Hampton, Higbee, Brown, Jamel Dean, Joshua Williams. These three being the big, I'd say three. Is it really those really big signings? I guess for the Rams it would be. But yeah, I love this one. Mansour Delane. Oh, I love this, man. But yeah, fun. We'll post this. We'll share it. If you guys have not got a chance to use it, sticktothemodel.com, free account. You can use it once per day. If you just sign up for a free account, like just insert your information, it gives you 3 per day. It's pretty fun. It's intensive, as you saw. It's a lot, but it is a lot of fun to do. I would love to see Delane in blue and yellow horns next season. I think he is the best DB, and I do think across all these models that we're going to keep doing on streams every night, or every night we do this, it will be something to that degree of just get the best player available. Get somebody who is a game changer. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did you like this? Should we do it once a week? meet like Thursday, Friday night and just hang out and do this. And yeah, if you're catching this now, you're gonna leave a comment. Let us know what player we missed that we are absolutely fucking stupid for missing and needs to be on the Rams next year. But yeah, catch us Monday morning, 7 a.m. We'll be streaming live with Sheriff Joe Baggs, talking about the combine starting Monday, and we're gonna get out of here. What do we got? Muad'Dib, what's the word of the day? What is your final message to the fans? I need a message, man. Hit me, Muad'Dib. We're ending on you. No pressure. Mom, big dog. Spotlight's on you. In Snead, we trust. I agree. On that note, good night, y'all. Let's see.